Chavod. With your permission. Introducing Avraham Avinu. As introduction, the Zohar, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai warns us, if Chas Shalom we take it for granted the story. The Torah is not a storybook, just a message and a guide. And that's how this parsha starts. Avraham Avinu was told by Hashem, Lech Lecha, go. He doesn't even tell him where. I'm going to show you later. It's one of the tests, maybe the first test according to most of Chacham. Don't ask him a question, just go. Okay. Why? What's so important about it? What kind of a test is this? I shouldn't ask no question. In Aretz Asher Areka, the land I'm going to show you, ve'escha legoy gadol. I'm going to make you to a big nation. You don't tell somebody, I'm going to make you to a big nation. You're going to be a big nation. You don't make somebody. You don't make him. Make is you make something physical. Hashem is not going to make him. I'm going to bless you with a lot of money. Avraham in this expansion is 75 years old. At age 48, he was thrown into a fire, and Hashem took him out. After you come out from a fire, you have such belief in Hashem, you're not interested in anything. No buildings, no jewelry, no money, no nothing. Baruch Hashem. Ani kirbat Elokim litov, the Gemara says, you have to reach a level that you want to have Hashem all the time. Everything else, I'm not interested. Hashem said, listen, I know you're going to go, and because you leave your country, you might need, I'm going to bless you with money. Listen, you saved me from the fire at age 48. I don't need nothing from you. Nothing. I don't need nothing. I trust you 100%. If I need money, you give it to me. If I don't need, I don't need it. If I be a big nation, I'll be a big nation. I'll be a big nation, I'll be a big nation. I say you reach such a level, nothing matters anymore. And nothing is valuable in your eyes besides Hashem. You have to say the whole day, 24/7, Ishmat Kol Chaim Zmor Todah. No time. But that's the level a person should have in mind that he wants to reach. That's the goal of our life. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be Mashiach, it's going to be Olam Haba, and it's going to be Olam Haba. In Olam Haba, there's no money, there's no nothing, just being close to Hashem. This world is a trainer effect, if I may say, to get to this level. Hashem said, I'm going to give you money. I don't have money, Hashem, I don't have money. You want to go, I'll go. You want to tell me where I'm going? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you telling me? What's the problem? Everybody's going to bless you. I'm going to curse the one who's going to curse you. The one who's going to bless you, I'm going to bless them. The one walks, takes his wife, and Lot, story, takes Lot. Comes to Eretz Israel, he has Ruach HaKodesh already at the time, he knows the places, what's going to happen in the future. Wars and other things, and praise, builds altars. He gets the Torah emphasized. He put his wife's tent, and then his own tent. Okay, so the Americans call ladies first. So it's the proof. Avraham Avinu first put Sarah's tent. He goes there, all of a sudden, the famine. The famine in Israel, no food, he's going to Egypt. Says the Zohar without permission. He gets close to Egypt, he tells his wife, I realize now how beautiful you are, how pretty you are. You come to Egypt, Arabs, black people, they're only going to kidnap you. They only want you. They're going to kill me. Instead, you say that you're my sister, and they'll give me presents, and I'm going to be alive. And the Torah says, and the Gemara explained, Avram put Sarah in the box. She came to customs, they opened up the box, they saw Sarah. I said, Paro, they brought Sarah to Paro. And the night, the Zohar says, an angel came and hit Paro 10 times. A hint that in Egypt you're going to have 10 plagues later on. In the morning, Paro goes to Abraham and says, Abraham, why don't you tell me she's your wife? Please get out of the country. The people over here all Hamas. We don't want you here. Torah says, Paro sent people, accompany Abraham, get out, gave him presents, and we're finished. This is parasha. The question is, why do you tell your wife about your wife she's your sister? She's not your sister. Tell the truth. She's Eunice. Sarah was Abraham's niece. What are you afraid of? You're afraid you're going to say this is your wife. Tell him it's not my wife, it's my niece. That's the truth. It's not really his sister. Next week, parasha, the same episode. Abraham Avinu arrived next to Ashkelon. Over there, the Melech king grabs Sarah. After Sarah told him it's my brother, Abraham said it's my sister. In the morning, same episode, angel came, this did. Melech asked Abraham, why do you tell me she's your sister? So in the text, Abraham tells him, listen, really she's my sister. Not really, but she's my sister because me and my brother. This week's parasha, Abraham doesn't answer the question. But I ask him, why did you say she's your sister? Abraham doesn't say anything. How come you don't tell him the same story you're going to tell Abimelech next week parasha? At that time, Abraham is going to be 99. Tell him. Well, her father and myself are two brothers, not from the same mother. So still, he didn't answer. She's not your sister. But forget about it. Over here, everyone doesn't say nothing. Come, Chachamim, it was like this. Torah tells us, chapter 2, again, disregard chapters, the Goy made the chapters in the Chumash, in the Navi. But still there, I'm going to quote it. Chapter 2 in Sefer Bereshit, the chapter starts like this. It's like it sounds like a repetition. It says, you should know, Elei Tolot HaShamayim V'Aretz, those are the descendants. Behi Baram, when Hashem created. It says, no. It's true. It says Behi Baram means something else. It means Avraham. Explains the Gemara. Avraham was born 1948 to creation. By the way, somebody told me today, Avraham is 75, 56 parasha. He was born 1948, like Israel was born 1948. 75 in 1948 is 2023 this year. That's what the Zohar says. When you read the parasha, says the Zohar, the Rambam says, focus on the information, try to apply it to your day life. I'm in 75, was born 1948. Today is 2023 for creation. Says the Gemara, let me tell you something. 1948 is a cut-off date. Almost. But, says the Gemara, when Hashem created this world, he decided it's going to be 2,000 years of desert world, then 2,000 years of Torah, started by Avraham Avinu. It's not exactly. When it was 1948, now he's 52 years old, but this is what it means. It says the Gemara, okay, let me explain to you now, you understand the history. Hashem said, I created this world, chapter 1 in Bereshit. Chapter 2 tells you, listen. You don't get it. What had happened? Sefer Bereshit, you should know. The hero of Sefer Bereshit is Avraham Avinu. He is going to restart the world again after what happened in Gan Eden and Adam Arishon. So whatever you read Parashat Bereshit, Noach, Mabul means nothing. You should know we aim to Avraham Avinu. He is the one that is going to fix everything, and Hashem gives him a chance to start again the world. What happened? Adam Rishon did not listen to Hashem. Hashem is going to test Avraham 10 times in order for Avraham Avinu to be eligible to start the world. Without him, the Gemara, the Zohar says, the world would not have started. After this Mabul, something has to happen. Maybe a tsunami, maybe an earthquake, something like that. The world stands on Avraham Avinu. And here, says the Zohar, says, Ari, now you have to know your obligation to the world. And you know what to do, what not to do. You have to imitate Avraham Avinu. Here the Torah will start, tell you. First thing, Hashem tells me, go, no questions. I says, this is to correct. The sin of Adam Rishon, didn't listen. Now, blind. You go to the airport, you don't know which airline goes. I don't know. Where are you going? I have no idea. I don't know. This is the Soda Emunah, this is the root of Emunah and belief in Hashem, to correct. The world tumbled down because Adam Rishon did not believe in Hashem. Hashem tells you know what? Ve'escha legoy gadol. Says the Gemara, I want to explain to you something. The word to make, to do, means to become a new person. Says the Gemara, in the sacrifices, what we read on Rosh Hashanah, the Torah says, Va'asitem olah. Do korban olah. Says the Gemara, do? No, sacrifice. The Gemara says, no. The accomplishment of Rosh Hashanah is to become a new person. You do yourself anew. After Selichot that you did 30 days, what happened Rosh Hashanah? I'm a new person. I'm not the same. Hashem told me, listen. Forget about it. How old are you now? 75? It's a cut-off date. Let me tell you now. Now you're going to Eretz Israel. Eretz Israel is a new life. Adam Rishon was in Eretz Israel. You're going to be there. I'm telling you. From now on, you have to figure out what to do in a different level. The level of making yourself a new person. Okay. By the way, I want to do something. You know, says the Zohar, HaKadosh Baruch Hu presented Adam Rishon a wife before Chava upon his request. He said, I need a mate. And Hashem brought an angel, said, this is your wife. And she said, no. Again, she's not my wife. Then Hashem apparitioned him, gave him Chava. And then he ate from the tree. Then Hashem told him, listen, 10 curses. One of the curses, work very hard. Very hard to get food. Very hard. What's the problem? Tell you what the problem is. The problem is that you ate from the tree. Well, that's not the problem. The problem is that you rejected the suggested wife that Hashem offered you. If you would have accepted it, you would not have eaten from the tree. By the way, excuse me, you rejected it. That first wife got married to the Satan. That's why he came into the picture. And he convinced Chava to eat. And he had hope that Adam Rishon will die. Because the problem in your life is Adam Rishon's first act. He asked for a wife? No. I don't want this one. I want another. Therefore, we got a curse. Hashem Tzavavinu v'avarecha b'mamon. You know, when you start fresh, Parnasa, business will be very easy for you. It's because, I'll tell you in a second why. But it's a fresh start. That's life. This is Parsha Shudah. Hashem gives a chance to a person to start. Okay, fine. Take Sarah, goes to, right? He's a famine. No, wait. Okay, no, wait. The famine, he goes to Egypt. Comes to Egypt, tells You have to say, you my sister. Say Shalom HaMelech and Shir Hashem. You should know the task of your life. So Hashem talks to us as we are Hashem's wife. Hashem said those sentences, Pitchili, please, open the door for me. Achoti, my sister. Rayati, my friend. Yonati, my pigeon. Tamati, complete wife. 4 adjectives about a wife. The first one is Achoti, my sister. You didn't marry your wife. You marry your sister. The relation between a person to his sister has respect. This is the first thing with your wife. Says the Gemara, let me explain to you what happened. You want to know something about Sarah? Says as well like this. Abraham is going to Egypt. They have to cross a river. And Sarah, Baruch Hashem, was walking, and a dress went all the way down, of course. She picked the dress a little bit, she did not get wet from the water. Says the Gemara, Sarah's feet shone. Says the Gemara, that moment, says as well, Adam HaRishon said, now I know you're pretty. Not because of her face, because the light that came out from her body. Now I know that you're pretty. I know I'm pretty. I didn't know till now. We'll see soon why. But the Gemara says you should know that's the goal of life. The Gemara tells a story that Rabbi Yochanan went to visit one of the Chachamim. He was sick, Rabbi Elazar was sick. He came to the room, there was no light, no candles. Says the Gemara, Rabbi Yochanan rolled up his sleeve. Light came from his hand, lit the room. You don't need light. If we need light, Hashem would have made already fluorescent LED to Adam HaRishon. You don't need it. Adam HaRishon had a special light. Until he ate from the tree, his body shined. You get the light. That's what you get it from the tzitzit. You put tzitzit in the morning, that's the kavanah. The kavanah of the tzitzit, the light from the tzitzit should penetrate inside your skin, inside your body. That's the kavanah. That's the goal in life. If the person has to look, does it shine? If it doesn't shine, you still have to go and do certain things that you'll shine. Sarah shines. That's what Torah says to Abraham, said to her, I know you're very pretty now. Isha, you fat mareat. Now you know, I'm 65 now. 65 means he didn't look at her. No. Zohar says no. No, what it means is that her body shines. Her body shines. You know why her body shines? The Gemara says, because she came to Eretz Israel, she gets it really from Avraham Avinu, that light. But that's the power of a lady, that she should shine. As well, the man has to shine. This is what Hashem created originally. And then after he ate from the tree, and Chama from the tree, the light, so-called from the body, disappeared. And here Hashem tells us, in this expansion, it's a new fresh now. Fresh, when you start now, your life should know, what is it? I tell you what it is. You don't look for a wife, you look for a light. Adam HaRishon presented with the angel to be his wife. I said, nah, that's not called a wife. When Hashem made Chava pretty, he put 24 pieces of jewelry on her and said, Zotapam, this is my wife. No, my wife. That's not your wife. This is your enemy. Because of that thing, soon you're going to be out of Gan Eden and you're going to die. 930 years, numerical value of the word Ta'anit, Adam HaRishon did all his life. First 130 years, nothing, he didn't nothing, only at night. Then 800 years, ate only baksa and drink water, not even one time Coca-Cola. To do what? To undo the Gezerah. He wants to go back to Gan Eden. He wants to have his life. Nah. Ta'anit is worthless if you don't know what you Ta'anit for. Teshuvah is, your wife was not your sister. You looked for a wife. No. Shlomo HaMelech said, look, your wife should be like a sister. You treat your wife like a sister. Mechabda yoter megufo, the Gemara says you have to respect your wife more than respect yourself. You buy yourself a Lexus, you have to buy your wife Rolls Royce. Mechabda yoter megufo. Who is this? She's supposed to clean the house. She's supposed to wash the dishes. She's supposed to. Mechabda yoter megufo. More. Or hava kigufo. Love your wife the same you love yourself. But it's not because she's flesh. Because she is projected. She's supposed to be a light. It means she's supposed to be on the level of an angel. If you are like an angel. Of course, if you're an animal, she's going to look like an animal. Let's Abraham tells, of course she's my niece. No, you don't get it. You go tell them that you, my sister, that is going to bring me money. You know why? Because the Gezerah of Adam HaRishon is going to be undone. I don't have to work so hard anymore. Because I correct. The sin of Adam HaRishon was not that he ate. It rejected the first wife Hashem offered him. And then everything will fall into place. That's what the Torah says. First he put his wife's tent. Because Adam HaRishon had no respect for his wife. When Hashem asked him, did you eat from the tree? He said, my wife. That's called respect for your wife. Again, if she is an angel, if she has light coming out from her body, of course, then you put the tent first. Mechabda yoter megufo. You have to respect your wife more. It's not American ladies first. It's an obligation. Honey, make me tea. Honey, wash the dishes. Honey, take the garbage down. It's the opposite. You're not respecting your wife. You lower your wife. Let's call achoti. So they come to Egypt. Does that happen? An angel comes into the room when Paro takes Sarah, hits Paro. Paro says, leave. Ask him questions. Why did you say? I wasn't answer. It's my sister. No, that's the secret of our life. I said, every morning we wash our hands. I say, because Shelo asani goy. Hashem, thank God you didn't make me a goy. Every day. Yesterday already. You said yesterday she wasn't a goy. You can't be a goy today. How old are you now? 100 years old, you said Shelo asani goy? You said 100 years ago, you said it already. Every day you say Shelo asani, you didn't make me goy. Shelo asani yaven. Shelo asani, what does it mean Shelo asani? What does it mean asani? Asani, he says, Hashem told the angels, Naaseh Adam. Let's create a man like us. Us should have light like us. So Adam HaRishon was on the floor. The angels already saw the light coming from his body. They said to each other, "We think that's Hashem over here." Hashem said, "No. This is the person that I just created. I gave him light." Every morning, says the Ari, say Modani, huh? She says, "No what it is." Every morning says, when you wash your hands, says the Rashba, not just because something, you're not pure. No. Because every morning you become a new person. Hashem gives you a chance every morning, start a new life. What happened yesterday? Nothing. Forget about it. That's the goal in life. Before you go to sleep, in the morning you're a new person. Whatever you have debts, everything might be erased. Yes, Chaim came up in the morning. Some miracles happened to them. That's Shelo Asani Goy, Shelo Asani Abed, Shelo Asani. What do you mean? So Baruch Hashem, I am new. Every morning I have to say the bracha again. I'm not a goy. You said it yesterday. It wasn't me yesterday. I'm a new person now. A new person has a better chance. But with the parasha, the Gemara says, Adam HaRishon fell into a trap. You read the Torah Mabul, all the sins they did. You say, what's the problem? What's the problem? Abomination, not tzniut, walking on the street, not dressed properly. So what's the problem? What's the problem? The problem is Adam HaRishon rejected the first wife. He wanted to have good time in life instead of have a spiritual life. Came Avraham Avinu said, Be'ibara, Mishnah 1948. What happened? A new start. Avraham Avinu. What is this? Says the Gemara, 2,000 years of Torah. Only if you learn Torah, you prove to Hashem you want a spiritual life. It's not a declaration. A spiritual life, and then you're looking for all the material things. Without learning as much as you can, doesn't show that you're really interested in spiritual life. So that's the whole purpose of this parasha. And to tell you, look, going, no questions. New life, you start new life. In Eretz Israel. And that's really what Chachamim explained to us. Avraham is called the giant. Man says, what do you know about Avraham? What do you know? You must tell you what I know. Avraham never went to yeshiva, the Gemara says. He made yeshiva later. But he searched so much for spiritual life. Man says his kidneys taught him not just the Torah and the Gemara, Shulchan Aruch, everything. He knew the Gemara says Ruvet Avshilin, Ruvet Chumin, all the things that do in Shulchan Aruch now. Avraham the Gemara says he kept it already. He searched. Because when you search for Shulchan Aruch, for the Gemara, it means you search for spiritual life. Then the world stands. As the Torah tells us, Hashem gave us the Torah because without Torah the world cannot stand, because it's going to be a materialistic world. We're going to fall back in the situation of Adam HaRishon, in the time of Noah. In order to release ourselves, to have redemption, is we have to change our life. And it's in our hand. I says, I'm looking for spiritual life. Anyways, I learn Gemara all day, Shulchan Aruch, Rambam, I pray, Sittim, that shows. So then, your wife might shine, and you might shine. Never late. But unless we do it, we go back to the Mabul. That's our problem. And that's what the Zohar says. That's why Hashem brought this parsha. To tell you, even though Avraham made a mistake, the Zohar says, he should not have gone to Egypt. But now he's going to be saved. Because we're going to see the light from his wife. You understand? I got it. That's the way I lived my life till now. That's the way I want my life. Let's get saved me, nothing can happen. Next is parasha, and Avimelech is different already. Because if you're going to learn this week's parasha, something happened. Sarah did not behave 100%. It's embarrassing to say. Ramban writes in his commentary, you should know, Hamas, Gaza. The grandmother of all those people is Hagar. And Sarah suggested Hagar to Abraham, and then she became pregnant. And then she made fun of Sarah. If Sarah cannot get pregnant, she's pregnant. So Sarah went. It's even embarrassing to say what Sarah did to her. I cannot say it. But Torah says that Sarah tortured her. And she ran away. And 3 angels came and told her, go back to your master, to Sarah. And you're going to have Ishmael. And the Gemara says, you know the secret of the word Ishmael? The secret is Hashem is going to listen to Am Yisrael when they're going to have to pray and daven from the difficulties and the horrible things that Allah can do to you. Just opposite. Read the text. The text says, the angel told Hagar, You have a son Ishmael. Hashem listen to you. And then by it's called Ishmael, you have Ishmael Kohen Gadol. Rabbi Ishmael Kohen Gadol? Who named his son Ishmael after this animal? Says the Gemara, Rabbi Lezer. The reason his name is Ishmael is because Hashem is going to listen to us while we're praying to be saved from them. And that's what the Zohar says it's special because Ishmael agreed to the Brit Milah at age 13. Until Mashiach will come, we're never going to finish with them. Doesn't matter what you do to them. Always going to pop back. Never going to finish with them. Never. The only thing is to pray against them, but to choose spiritual life. A spiritual life, nobody can do anything to you. Then you have a special light that comes from your system, and the light watches you. And that's the light of the tzitzit, the special light of the tefillin, the Gemara says. The Goyim will see you wear tefillin, they're not going to harm you. And that is really what Hashem wants from us. As Behi Baham, the Gemara says exactly. You should know, you should start your life daily. When you wash your hands in the morning, the Gemara says, the Shulchan Aruch says, the Rashba says, I'm a new person. I'm not making myself. He said, of course it means, Baruch Hashem, I get up in the morning and I can see and I can this. No. It means actually I'm brand new. Actually we say it every morning. After Baruch Hu, we say the sentence, Hashem, you renew with your goodness every day. Always. What do you mean? The world runs. Everybody goes to sleep. He knows in the morning the sun is going to go outside. No. Every day is a new creation upon the behavior of the people, upon what people are going to accept on themselves before you go to sleep. That's how crucial it is. Kirat Shema, before you go to sleep, the text before, and the text after him, I am going to deposit my neshama with you. Okay, what does it mean? We go to sleep. No. It means as well, it says the neshama goes up, Hashem cleans the neshama, and Hashem can send you back in the morning, clean neshama. If he didn't do it, Hashem might send you a dirty neshama in the morning. But when you wash your hands and you say, it means that's what it means. I have a new start. So forget about the problem you had last night. It's not gonna happen again. That's the whole purpose of our life. That's what the Zohar says. As Chachamim tell us, 2023 is Abraham is 75. He has a new start. A new start. And one says the world starts again. It's not Abraham starts again. Behi Baram. Now you should know that is the time to start again. It's parasha. It's difficult times, but you should know the whole thing is sheker. This. Hashem wants to bring Beit HaMikdash down to send Mashiach. And that's what we have to concentrate. All the nonsense, all the news nonsense. Shtiyot. Means nothing. If the person has to focus on Hashem's house, and Hashem redemption to have Mashiach, then Bezrat Hashem, tomorrow morning you'll see Beit HaMikdash.
Amen.